From the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the hill, Anthony Kay. What do we need to know here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit.
Edwards.
And we're underway here in the home opener. That's inside. Ball one.
No, that's low.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left.
Nope, that's
and it
foul.
Goes just foul. 2-2 now. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
To the right side. One out in the top of the first. Here's Mookie now.
Second, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball inside.
That one
Ball
missed. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just underway here at Fenway. That misses.
Oh, that's too high.
And the count's full. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In there, and it's 0-1. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. And that's downstairs and outside. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Seager. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Hunter Goodman, the next up for the Marlins.
Yep, that ball went out.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Into center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Everything came together for him. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Gurriel at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1.
Inside ball.
Runner at third, 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air to left center. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Kind of jammed him inside with that cutter. It was a good pitch. Got him to hit it off the handle, but somehow he found a way to muscle it into the outfield.
Mauricio Dubon stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground. And that's just foul. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. Digging in, Jaron Duran.
This afternoon, left fielder, number 16, Jaron Duran.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. In the air, right field. Betts gets under it. 1 down. Now it's Corey Seager. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. New inning getting started, and now here's the Marlins DH, Otto Kemp. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Alec Burleson. Swing and a slow roller. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Eli White. Line drive, base hit, right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Miami order, Xavier Edwards, the next to hit. Rudder takes off, strike in there. Throw to second, save.
Ball 1.
Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air out to center. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over
Got
to
him.
first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. Bounce to the right side. Burleson. He steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
Ball 1. Aye.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Mookie Betts. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Betts batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Chisholm stands in now and watches strike 1.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gurriel. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela on the move. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Brett Beatty.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball 2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. And it's off the green monster. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Here's your 1. On the ground right side, Edwards. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Nope, that's inside.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Duran, batting with one down, takes a strike. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
1-2 now. Center field. White should have this one. He's got it. 2 down. So now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball there.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Ohtani stands in here. Takes ball 1 low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases, and he'll pull into second safely.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it, otherwise it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And the batter now, Luis Garcia in the dirt. Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Tag out, trying to scramble back. Too aggressive with the turn at first, and that's the inning. On to the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Mauricio Dubon. That's to third. Beatty to first. One pitch and one out. So now here's the DH, Otto Kemp. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. Going. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way. One down. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Cuts out and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Next to hit, Eli White.
No, inside.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Just missing inside. There. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sits him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Back now at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Nolan Schanuel. In the air to left center. Gurriel settles underneath it. One up, one down. Brett Beatty now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Hey!
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, base is empty. Keibert Ruiz up next for the Red Sox. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Cedon Rafaela digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Not even close there. Ball 1. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely. But
pitching change here, Jose Alvarado.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Burleson takes it to the bag. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. This to center field. Oh, he can't squeeze it.
Up next for the Marlins,
Mookie Lewis will make his way to the plate. Justin Sterner comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. No throw, safe at second.
That's outside.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're...
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Check swing, appeal to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Here's a check swing roller left side. Chisholm whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Hard ground ball, base now.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Anthony now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Outside, and it's 1-1. Swings through that. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Luis Garcia. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down. And count up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side, Edwards. To first, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, and now for the Marlins, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, Kyle Stowers. Out to short, Seager. On to first. One pitch and one out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Dubon in his 6th season, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Pitch misses there, ball two. Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's deep, and it hits off the monster. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. One out. Runner at second. Otto Kemp, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. That clips the corner. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Sogard takes it himself, and that's an out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Burleson swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner from third in to score, and they cut the lead to 2.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Now at the plate, Eli White. Strike 2. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Bottom of the 6th. So stepping in for Boston, Brett Beatty. Alvarado throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
New pitcher on now, David Bednar. Here's the catcher to hit, Keibert Ruiz. This one in the air center field. And there's one away. One out, man at first. Now, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Curve in the dirt.
That's down.
And that is in for a strike. 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. On to first, double play. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cade Gibson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Fought off foul. 0-1 down. Out towards right center field. Anthony on the move. Hauls it in. 1 away. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's even up. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball 1.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty status. Go ahead run on base. Hunter Goodman, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one. 0-1. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Runner on the move. And it's fouled off. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Grounded out his first time up.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Runner edges away at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Outside low. Ball 3.
That's a really good take.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tied at 6. Corey Seager up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. Here's a high chopper. And that chance handled. Slings to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's Ohtani.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And the inning is over. We go to the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Alec Burleson will hit next. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The Fish with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. On a line, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Eli White.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 22, Garrett Whitlock.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Fastball for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Luis Garcia up next for the Red Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but You got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Now it's going to be Nick Sogard. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, Dubon. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. And a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And another ball. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Runner goes again. And fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs it. Scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead later.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Aroldis Chapman. Chisholm, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. That one is upstairs.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Goodman checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just misses. 3-2 now. He fouls it off. Will do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. So stepping in for Boston, Brett Beatty. A little out front there as he swings through it. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Marlins, Matt Sponson. So a change being made at first base. And on to run for the Red Sox, Brandon Lockridge. A little more speed on the base paths now as he's the potential winning run. At the plate, Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Just missed. The Red Sox, the winning run at third here in the last half of inning number 9. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Seager at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Bo Sox with the go-ahead run at third. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. 2 balls, no strikes the count.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
It gets through, that's it. In comes the winning run, and the Red Sox win it on a walk-off 7-6.